Good evening, sir. So, shall we start the session?
Hi, good evening, Sana. Yeah, we should
Yes,
start the
sir.
session.
So, more
Uh,
students will also be joining us, though. Okay.
how,
So, we'll be
how much
starting.
time should I wait?
Sir, we can start the session. There's no issue.
Okay, very well.
So, good evening, all the aspirants present here. Today's station is Cardiovascular, and the faculty that we have here is Dr. Varun Pushkarna, sir. He is a senior consultant, internal medicine at Fortis Escortis Hospital, Amritsar. And all the aspirant, this is going to be a very interactive session. Do participate. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, participants. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. So basically, I assume everybody of you are ready for your PACES exam, and this is just a brush up for your cardiovascular station. So it's basically the mindset that you walk into the examination with. See, they are not wanting you to be a cardiologist. They're not wanting you to join as a consultant in cardiology. They just want to check you how safe a doctor you are. If you get a patient of cough, breathlessness, chest pain, swelling of the feet, palpitations, blackouts, that you are able to assess those patients on their cardiovascular needs or not, and will you be able to identify the signs which are present, and you are able to identify the signs which are not present. I mean, you are unidentifying those, that these things are not present, so this diagnosis is ruled out. So they just need a very, very thorough and a basic understanding of cardiovascular sciences from you, and that is how you should go into the examination. So in this station, we all know we have 6 minutes to examine and 4 minutes to speak about what we have examined. Now, these examiners have made these line. Each line has a meaning. Please read them carefully and very thoroughly. These examiners, they are not just looking at your ability to hear a click or a rub because you're auscultating, but they'll be observing your scheme of evaluating the patient, your mannerisms, how you proceed, from where you proceed, have you rehearsed the technique well, are you adept to any new situation that can turn up immediately at the bedside. So they are just looking for your rhythm and your diagnosis synthesis, how you process the information that has been given to you. We will come to certain exams. In these 30 minutes, we will cover the dance of the paces. Dance means the rehearsal, the repetition, the expertise that you should achieve by doing it again and again. This is called the dance of paces. I mean, this is my own way of expressing, but you can do this dance again and again in all the different systems, not only just cardiovascular, neurology, respiratory, gastroenterology. I mean, every system there is a scheme of assessing and evaluating the patient, not only for the examination, but also for your routine assessment of any patient that walks into your room, so that you don't miss out on any finding. You will be surprised to know that recently a patient came to my OPD, and the patient's chief complaint was persistent epigastric fullness and pain. Pain was dull and has been present for 4 years. Imagine the patient had gone to four different gastroenterologists and had been done 3 times endoscopy upper GI, and nobody actually put the hand on the patient's abdomen. None of the four gastroenterologists examined the patient themselves. Can you imagine what I found? Any guesses? Now this is a cardiovascular station, but I'm just pressing upon the importance of feeling the patient. Can you just make a wild guess what when I was examining what I found? Any wild guess? The patient had been 3 times endoscopy done. Every time H. pylori came positive. Every time he was given treatment for whatever days of H. pylori. When I palpated the abdomen, there was a epigastric mass. Now there is a law which says if you feel in gallbladder, or if you are feeling a mass in the epigastrium, where is the mass located? It is located in the retroperitoneum. So in the OPD itself, I ordered an ultrasonography abdomen, which was not ordered by four gastroenterologists. I ordered a CA 19-9 in the first interaction with the patient. And you would be surprised that CA 99 came out to be 638. Ultrasonography did not see anything because of a gaseous abdomen. Just because CA 99 was positive, I got a CT abdomen done, triple phase, and it diagnosed the patient to have a tail and body of the pancreas carcinoma. Thank God no lymph nodes were involved. I have got that patient operated. The surgery has been done. He required a splenectomy along with. But this is the importance of feeling the patient. For 4 years, the patient has been moving about. Nobody kept their hand on the abdomen of the patient. This is important. This is important that you do not miss the dance steps, the steps of the dance. You have to complete that dance. You have to remember this. And then there are big four pathologies of cardiovascular system that I'll be sharing with you. And how to close the deal. You have examined, you have found something, you have maybe not found anything, but you have to close the deal with the examiner. You have to go home. They also have to go home. So, number one, efficiency.